Hi, Jiu-Jeng, a smart, eager, young summer intern with a bright future ahead of me. You may notice it from my professional blazer. Anyway, I will report my finding about how Amazon, Google, and Apple's new compound present their future view. For Apple, Google, and Amazon, they have a few common traits. First of all, they all started humbly from garages. Although it seemed a little bit irrelevant, but it actually influenced the future company office quite heavily. Apple learned the idea of simplicity from the small working in area. In a small area like garages, simple really makes a difference. Google, on the other hand, adopted the creativity aspect of the garage environment. Since working in comfortable areas generate more creativity than in cubicles. Maybe it's not the garage itself, but Googleplex function like a gigantic home, which is more like you're working from home, and the same idea as working in a garage. Amazon started with only no table and employees working on the floor. I mean, literally. Jeff Bezos stated that in his book, they started with no tables. It highly emphasized the efficiency use of area. Therefore, the new office is more traditional. Let's move on to individual projects to examine their relevance to future. From the view of Apple's new headquarters, it is clear that Steve Jobs had put a lot of design elements of Apple's product onto this project. Some common elements include the white and black glassy exterior seen in iPads and iPhones. Round, yet sharp on the edge was in iPhone 4 and 5 models. Those elements remind us of how Steve Jobs' idea of smooth and simplicity. As everyone knows how Steve Jobs is addicted to Zen and inner peace. His last project, the spaceship, demonstrated to the public, even if you do not own an Apple product. Back to the design of the building. Apple's spaceship had a couple innovative designs that had not been observed from other offices. The building is designed as a ring, with solar panels as roofs. The shape hopefully can maximize the direct sunlight into the building with California's blast of sunshine. The building is going to achieve zero energy, with features include solar panels, wind ear bones, and climate-sensitive technology. The whole design principle is to have an iconic headquarters that present innovation, as Apple has shown in their products. Parking lots are located underground, making the building functional but neat, like MacBooks and iPhones, focusing on the themed products. Critics question the ability of the ring to carry larger capacity if the company grows. As the building is only 4 floors with limited offices, the efficiency of using land is a question awaiting to be answered. Also, the design ring-shaped office is subjected to ineffective communication between employees. The Bayview project that NBBJ is building is just an expansion to the existing Googleplex. Although it may seem nothing, it will be the first time Google actually built an office from the plain ground. As everyone had heard wonderful stories about Googleplex, the new portion is going to be excited for us to find out. For those who don't know, Googleplex is Google's headquarters in Mountain View, California, famous for its incredible facilities that are free to all employees. From cafe to gym, even to bedrooms, Google designed its office to the level that employees do not want to leave their office. The expansion project seems to be about 9 extra buildings that shape like bench rectangles. Although not much has been revealed, it most likely will be the same as Googleplex in terms of interior and design. As Googleplex achieved quite a lot and desired by most, I don't see why not Google will stop keeping the good work. Googleplex has followed Google's mission to make it easier for users, just like Google Search, Google Map, and Android. Customization was highly emphasized. Since it's an office, Google lets its employees to decide what their most efficient work style is by providing a wide variety of options. Amazon's new project is located in downtown Seattle. Unlike previous mentioned flat four-story buildings, Amazon is going to build 3 towers with a park in the middle. Maybe it was because the location, Amazon focused on packing employees rather than create comfortable environments like Google or Apple did. The 3-block plan, also known as the Danny Triangle, will be the new home to Amazon once the city council approved the construction permit. The project will take 3.3 million new offices into downtown Seattle, while providing 3,300 extra parking areas. Some people suggested the potential of long traffic as well as excessive population in weekdays. Others are impressed by Amazon's ambition plan to develop heat system from Westing Building Data Center. The idea of reducing heat waste was never been seen in any building worldwide. Just like Amazon came out with e-tailing and transformation itself to an online bookstore to a largest internet retailer worldwide. Amazon does not win with creativity, but efficiency and practical solutions. They had changed the market with simple practices like big data, 2-day shipping, and lower prices. Therefore, they planned their office based on their company structure in the center of a city with practical office facility, but still differentiate out with the reuse of waste heat. Apple had changed the world we know in the past few years. iTunes had nearly destroyed the CD and DVD industries. Companies like Blockbusters even went out of business since less and less of us rent physical DVDs anymore. iPhones, I'm sure everybody is familiar with, brought the era of smartphone to its finest. Of course, we all know Apple did not start the whole revolution, but it did play a significant role. Google probably is the most obvious one out of the three. Everyone uses Google on their daily basis, whether it's finding names in Google search, finding places in Google Maps, or browsing in an Android-based smartphone. It has changed the way we obtain information. With its creativity, Google had came up with several tools to make our life much easier. Amazon influences much more business side rather than the consumer side. Shopping online had become easier than going to the physical stores. As a result, many physical chain stores had built their online shops to compete in the market. Amazon basically started the internet retail market and opened possibilities for business to explore. Two buildings that show elements of core of its business, but whether the buildings participating shaping our future, we can only predict and observe as they're being built.